This is No Agenda.
Science!
And, of course, it'd be blamed on the Taliban.
Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda. It was an interesting Facebook page that was pointed out to me. You know me and Facebook.
You're big
friends,
on Facebook.
Not friends. But this Facebook has a page of the dead/jailed/missing scientists and individuals affiliated with the BP oil disaster. And
we got a Deadpool.
Yes, we do. And you and I have discussed, I think, pretty much every single story. Let's just run down the list for a second, because it's kind of interesting. February 17, 2011, LSU scientist Gregory Stone died 54, unknown illness. January 26, 2011, Anthony Tremonte, 31, Mississippi Department of Marine Resources officer from Ocean Springs, arrested on child porn charge. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a classic.
That's a classic.
Hey, by the way, and I want people to watch. There's a good, there's a lot of good TV on. There's a lot of crappy TV on, but the show, I think it's called Chicago Code. Am I getting the title right?
Yeah, no, I think that's it. Yeah, Chicago Code. Yeah.
Is about corruption in Chicago, about this one guy in particular, and they do and to make things. They do a whole episode on setting some guy up with some phony baloney child porn. They found it in his garage, and it's the easiest thing in the world to do to somebody.
Right. Dr. Thomas B. Manton, former president and CEO of the International Oil Spill Control Corporation, imprisonment and subsequently murdered while jailed. That's January 19th. December 31st, 2010. John P. Wheeler III, of course, former Pentagon official, presidential aide, and a defense consultant and expert on chemical and biological weapons, was beaten to death in assault. Of course, body discovered in Wilmington landfill. James Patrick Black, November 23rd, incident commander for BP's Gulf of Mexico oil spill response team, died near Destin, Florida, in a small plane crash. We reported on that. That was barely reported at all.
Yeah.
Chitra, I think it's Chitra Chanhan. I think she's Indian. 33 years old. Code. Worked in the USF Center for Biological Defense and Global Health Infectious Disease Research. Found dead in an apparent suicide by cyanide at a Temple Terrace hotel. She leaves behind a husband and young child.
Sure.
November 2010, Dr. Jeffrey Gardner, Lakeland, Florida, swan expert who ran into legal trouble over an expired prescription license, has closed his practice investigating unexplained bird deaths near Sarasota, abruptly and immediately closed his practice, and apparently his investigation into the deaths of swans suspected to be impacted by the BP oil disaster. No one has heard or spoken with him since. Ted Stevens, of course, of Alaska, longest serving Republican senator in history, died at 86 of the de Havilland DHC-3 otter crash up in Alaska. Stevens was the recipient of a whistleblower's communications relative to the BP oil disaster blowout preventer and a conspiracy of secrecy to hide the facts from the public. Matthew Simmons, 67, body found in his hot tub. Remember that? He pulled the cover over himself and committed suicide in the hot tub.
Yeah.
He was...
we covered a lot of these, but we never put them together like this.
And then scientist Joseph Morrissey, 46, cell biologist, college professor, a native Floridian who chose to return to South Florida after studying at elitist universities, was fatally shot during what police say was a home invasion robbery. There you go. So that's a nice little list.
But that's a big list. But you have to wonder now, what is the cover-up? I mean, why are they killing all these guys? Let's assume 70. I mean, you can say, well, it's just a coincidence because you take any group of people, a bunch of them die. But this is a little bit too much. So we have to assume that something's up. So if something's up, what?
Yeah.
Well, one of them knows they're dead now, so I guess we'll never find out.
The hot tub guy was the most disturbing to me. That pissed me off. I'm not liking dying in the hot tub.
Yeah, you go in there. They just a bunch of big goons come in, tell you to stay in the hot tub, and then they put the lid on, and then they just wait till you're dead.
They sit on it. Hey man, get off the lid, dude. From the how could that happen?
Oh, you say it because you have a hot tub.
Yeah, with a lid.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Kick a gun in the hot tub. So you can shoot holes up. Shoot up.
After Jeopardy, IBM moves supercomputer onto medical research. There it is, as we kind of predicted.